Hey guys, watching Volgora's videos. Here's none of my shit updates. Hoard updates. Let's start off with my music I picked up recently. Before I forget, here's Vivoid, and I don't have it in here, but two CDs that I don't remember if I showed them off, and it's something worth, spreading the word about, is The Germs and shit, what was the other one? Fuck. I think I might have showed those two though, but just in case I haven't, there's Germs and there's another band that's like just like this punk that, anyway, punk kind of fell off the planet. But this CD, it's got Jason Newsted on bass, and they sound alright, kind of abrasive, but still pretty decent to find. I might have showed it, but I don't remember. Alright, yeah, shit update. No kidding, this is totally hoarding. For unlawful carnal knowledge. For unlawful carnal knowledge. I thought it was for unlawful carnal of knowledge. Whatever. Anyway, it's pretty good. It's the one that's got Pound Cake, Judgment Day. I don't really know the rest of the songs very well, but it's a very good CD. It came out in 1991, so it's as old as I am. And this CD right here, a replica. Picked this up at Teen Challenge. I'm not usually that much into chick bands. I'm not usually into, but sometimes I'll give it a shot, and they sound pretty good. They're kind of like a punk, not punk it, like Static X minus the metal plus No Doubt, and it's kind of like electronica. It's just, I don't know, nothing I really heard before. And so I looked at the back. I didn't have data on my phone to look up what the song sounded like, and the song said "Ready to Go, Bloke, Bitch." So I saw Bitch. I'm like, well, all right, this isn't some Christian band, so I'll give it a shot. They're pretty decent. I think they were one of those one-hit wonders. They had 3 CDs and they called it quits. And then this one that's playing right now, I don't have the cover for it. It's Helmet, Aftertaste. There's the back. Helmet's a good band. Okay. Now for my real hoarding extravaganza. Yeah, since I used to hoard Super Nintendo and NES games a lot, but since, it's getting really hard to find them anymore, unless you go to an actual game store, which they're not going to be all that cheap. The point of hoarding shit is that it's cheap and easy to access, and it's just so easy to obtain. It's like, oh shit, that's cheap, I gotta get it. You go to a game store, it's like, that's too expensive. No, it's more about the find and is looking for something. I mean, no, that's not right. You're both looking for something, but anyway, I don't know if I made any sense or not, but the point of my thing is, if it's cheap as shit and you don't have it, I don't have it, and you don't think you're gonna see it again, that's when you get it again. I mean, that's when you buy it. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So, this is when I went with my friend Ben to look at a car in Eugene, Subaru Outback. I put up the video of it the other day, and it looks pretty awesome. Looks like he's gonna get it. Might not get it. I guess he's not gonna get it till the following Saturday. Anyway, so here's some of the movies that we picked up that day. In Eugene, there's like 4 or 5, at least 3 or 4 thrift stores within the same street, and then there's like 5 St. Vinny's within like 5 miles or something like that. It's ridiculous. So I'm like, total secondhand boner here. And a couple places, Goodwill, and was it Salvation? No, we didn't go. Teen Challenge. It was 5 for $1, so that's a pretty sweet deal. Specimen. Never heard of it. Looks good. Aliens created one of their own on Earth. I'm a sucker for either science fiction, thriller, or B-movie horror. I don't really like the straight up gruesome horror, but if it's like really cheaply done, I might dig it a little bit more. Here's The Guardian from the director of The Exorcist. Never heard it, never seen it. There's a lot of shit in this bag. Swordfish, this is one of the ones he picked out. It's not that I'm not a fan of John Travolta or Hugh Jackman or Halle Berry or Don Cheadle, but it's just one of those movies that's been around, it's been on TV a lot, so it's not really, I'm all about finding the obscure. This isn't obscure at all, but it's gotta be a decent movie. At the same time, I'm usually about finding movies that are hard to find on DVD or anything else, and this movie's been ported on everything. Ported, it's not a game. Anyway. Okay. I'll get back to this stuff right here in a second. Revenge of the Nerds 3. I did not know there was a Revenge of the Nerds 3. And I look on the back of it, it's got Booger and, I don't know, Nerd, whatever his name is. And so, I have the second one, and I don't remember it being that great, but I don't remember it being terrible. But anyway, that was $1. This was at St. Vinny's, and all their movies were $1 a piece. And there was like, I had a whole stack like this tall. I'm like, oh shit, I can't buy all these movies. I know I got a problem. I know I have an addiction to shit. I got to cut the fat. And so I called my brother because I didn't have any more data on my phone. And he's like, hey Steven, what movie should I get? Does this movie sound more terrible, less terrible? And he's like, I don't know. Well, I put it on IMDb. Well, this one got bad reviews. That one got terrible reviews. I'm like, I don't care about what the critics say. I want to care about the actual, user submitted reviews say. Because there's a lot of movies that got really good reviews when it came out, and don't really matter. Like, I never really cared about Lord of the Rings. It was just bored me. Avatar, I didn't really care. Even if Sigourney Weaver's in it. I mean, it was a decent graphic horror. It was a graphic display of technology. Anyway, so the movies I put back was the Tucker Story with Jeff Bridges, and the movie with Michael Keaton, The Squeeze. I put that one back. But the ones I didn't put back was Schwarzenegger, The Running Man, a game nobody survives, but Schwarzenegger has yet to play. It's got Richard Dawson in it, and I'm a sucker for Schwarzenegger. He's one of my favorite action stars. I mean, who doesn't love Schwarzenegger? He just creates gold movies. And this is a fucked up movie. Night Visitor. Came out, let's see, 89, 90. It's about this kid. His teacher is a fucked up Satanist, and he goes around in a 59 Chevy and picks up hookers off the street doing God's or Satan's dirty work. Right. And kills the hookers. Well, I guess I revealed too much. It definitely keeps you watching, but it is gruesome. If you like The Lovely Bones, this is a lot better than Lovely Bones, because I hated that movie because not only was it sick and sad, but the guy at the end didn't get justice. This guy, at least he gets killed. I mean, by a person, not just, ooh, we fell in a pit on his own mistake. What do you do? But yeah, it's definitely a gruesome tape movie that you probably wouldn't see on DVD. Obscure. I don't think I showed this one. South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut. I've been looking for this movie. Finally have it on tape. Uh-oh, yeah, this is awesome. This is a golden movie. Rolling Stone. Here's one summer blockbuster that doesn't misfire, sell out, go soft, or come anywhere near politically correct. Yeah, awesome movie. And that one might be on DVD, but another thing about tapes are they are $1 or less. DVDs, they're still $3 a piece. It's like, how about I just wait for it to come down to $1? I'm not in a hurry to, unless it's something I really want. Bad Girls, that's the movie Ben picked out because we got to have 5 to fill up the stack. It's got some chick, Mary Stewart chick, Annie's chick, Drew Barrymore. It's a Western. I don't really like Westerns that much unless it has, I don't know, what's his name? Sylvester Stallone, Estelle Getty, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. That's awesomely bad. It's got to be good. Sylvester Stallone is another one of those action stars I'm a sucker for. But he's not as good as Schwarzenegger. And I still have that much left in the bag. This movie I watched last night, it's called Josh and Sam. This movie's pretty damn terrible. I looked up on YouTube to see if there's any reviews. There was no reviews, but then there was somebody uploaded the entire movie on YouTube. And the people are going, oh, this is a great movie. Oh, I love this movie from my childhood. I don't understand how many people can watch a terrible movie and not admit it's, you know, I like some terrible movies. I like a lot of terrible movies. But this movie is pretty terrible. I thought they just steal their mom's car. I didn't really read the whole back to make it more surprise. But, so their mom gets together with this guy. And Jean Pierre, which sounds like a brand of perfume or cologne or whatever, and they go to this hotel where their mom is going to come back and pick them up at. I mean, there's a lot of miscommunication. You got to pay attention if you really care about the story. Not that it really matters, but then there's this drunk guy who goes, "Hey, you're my son. Let's get out of here. We get some food. We'll go have a good time." They're like, okay. It's like, wow. His little brother's like, alright, let's get out of here. The older brother's like, oh shit, what are we in for? And then they go into this house that he says his grandparents', which it wasn't. They just broken into this random house. And then the kid, the guy like freaks out, starts strangling one of the kids, and then the little kid threw a pool ball at him. And then when he turned around to strangle the little kid, then the big kid, which is like 10 years old, takes a pool cue and beats in the back of the head with it. And so the whole movie he thinks he killed him. So then they steal his Pontiac Grand Prix, you know, the hot rod of 92, 94, and they go from Texas to Canada. And he has a, you know, fake credit card so we can get money along the way. It's basically about how far-fetched can this movie go? I mean, it does. I guess it keeps you watching, but it's pretty terrible. I am a sucker for terrible movies, but oh yeah, and then by the way, his older brother convinces his little brother that he's a robot. It's pretty damn funny how terrible it is. I must say, I wasn't too disappointed with how terrible it was. Because if a movie's good but boring and super predictable, I just get bored. But if it's terrible but unpredictable, you're like, where the hell is this going to go? And they pick up this chick along the road so they can drive them so they don't look so suspicious with a little kid driving. Anyway, it's one of those terrible movies you don't have to see, but if you watch it, you're like, what were they smoking? What? Wow. A comic adventure. Yeah, really comical. Alright, Gary Oldman, Chloe Webb, Sid and Nancy. Haven't watched this one yet. It's got Gary Oldman back in like 80 or 98. No, it came out in not 86, but it was on tape in 98. So yeah, this is a very old one for Gary Oldman. It's all about the Sex Pistols. Sid Vicious. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. It's a Mel Brooks film, so it's got to be good. Iron Giant, a classic. I love this movie. I was going to hold off till I got the DVD, but since I'll never find the DVD, at least, you know, at a thrift store, because it has bonus content and like 20 extra minutes of movie. Fuck it, this was $1. Back when Warner Brothers made good movies, I don't know what they do anymore. They teamed up with, they made, I know they're a new company now, I don't remember. Anyway, they made good movies back then. Oh, Young Guns 2. If I'd never displayed that, it's a Western. I'm pretty sure I shut it off. And the last two tapes of this stack. Whoopi Goldberg Burglar. That was an alright movie, pretty funny. Whoopi Goldberg was pretty funny back in her day. Before she was just a chicken on TV going talking about hot topics. Cops and Robbers, she's still shit. I don't remember why she's still in shit, to pay off something. But it was decent, it was funny. Oh, and what's that guy from, fuck. Dan from Roseanne is in it. What's his name? And here's another one. Classic. Lucy Ball, Desi Arnaz. The Long Trailer. I don't usually like really old movies, but this is a good one. It's about them taking their 50-foot trailer hooked up to their 52 Oldsmobile? Cadillac? Oh, 28-foot trailer, and all the shenanigans that go along the way. I mean, it's pretty damn old. It's in black and white, 54. But I know it's good. I've seen parts of it on TV. Lucille Ball is a riot. Yeah, so that... And then, I'm not even done yet. I got a couple left to show. It's a long-ass video, but hey. Somebody watches these shit updates, don't they? Somebody, right? Somebody? Oh, I was missing one. Night at the Roxbury. Look at that case. Very glitter. I've never seen a case glittery like that. I also stuck my sticker from my Huckleberry soda. I've seen it sitting on a shelf, but I've never seen any trailers. I've never seen it on TV or anything. But I actually did finally see a commercial of it from like another movie. Maybe I looked it up on YouTube. And it did look pretty funny, so that's when I got it. Plus, I think this is one of the ones... No, I think this was a $1 one. It wasn't a $5 for $1 one. But anyway. This should be good. Or good enough. This is the one I got yesterday. Free Jack. I'm a sucker for, science fiction, futuristic movies that are set in the past. Came out in '92, and it takes place in 2009. Mind warp of special effects, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so hopefully that's decent. The other one I picked up yesterday was Scarecrow Slayer. This is another one of those awesomely bad B-movie horror thriller whatnots. Dave and Carl attempt to steal a scarecrow from farmer Caleb's field. Dave is shot and his soul is given new life as the terrifying scarecrow. One by one, the scarecrow dispatches anyone who stands between him and the object of his desire. And yeah, I have the scarecrow, but this is Scarecrow Slayer. I have what else do I have? Jack Frost 2. I love those awesomely bad horror movies that have a obvious villain that's not like some just old dude. I also picked up the Simpsons complete second season. It was only $5. Now usually when you go to a secondhand place, they want like, well, it was at Value Village for $7, so $7, $10, or maybe even $15. Maybe not $15, but they're not usually $5. And how many discs is this? It's the second season, which is probably the best season of Simpsons. There was a few little scratches, but I'm pretty sure it played just fine. 4 discs. So for $5, I think that was well worth it. I mean, they do play The Simpsons on TV a lot on FX and Fox. Is it Fox? Yeah. Well, whatever channel 49 is, PDX. But a lot of the times it's the newer ones, and the newer ones just suck. I mean, I know a lot of people, I was one of the people that said Simpsons don't suck. I mean, you're just getting old, but then after like 2000, 2002, they really just, you know, it wasn't fun anymore. It was like just listening to your drunk uncle just ramble on about stupid shit. It's not funny. He thinks it's funny, but it's not. Not that bad, but you know what I mean? It's just not. The creative bang is gone. I wish like Trey Parker and Matt Stone or like somebody else that's funny would take the property of The Simpsons and, you know, if they wanted to, keep it alive, make it funny, but the way it's going, they haven't been funny since like the mid-2000s at most. Early 2000s. And lastly, a component cable, an HD cable for a PS2. Since now we got a Wega Trinitron 34 or 36 inch, can't remember. Big, huge ass bitch TV. That deep. And it's fucking huge. Now I have HD cables for the PS2. Which they gotta be worth more than $5. So I was pretty thrilled to find it. Its TV only has one HDMI port. You know, it's a tube TV, it's pretty damn awesome. It has a HDMI port, but now I need to find a HD switcher, HDMI switcher. I found one at Goodwill, but they wanted $13. It's like, but that's how much it probably is new at Bi-Mart, and it was a pink tag, so it will never be half price. So, fuck you, Goodwill. I mean, come on. You're supposed to be a second-hand store, not a re-hand store. Like, yeah. Fucking get better deals at Walmart sometimes. But I've yet to hook this thing up, and it's supposed to make your display a lot better. But yeah, that was my shit update. Oh, and before I forget, this is a fucking long video. I got this set up. I don't think I ever showed this off. So now I have a little cabinet to store my movies. I don't think I showed Orange County. Good movie. Pump the Volume. Good movie. Cuffs. Good movie. Three Men and a Baby. It was all right. It was only watchable because of the cast. Deuce Bigelow. Granville, USA. Anyway, Jack the Bear. Obviously, I have a lot more movies that fit in this little cabinet, but it's a start. Anyway, yeah, so. Yeah. So, there's my movie hoard. If you watched this far into the video, tell me, what's some of your favorite movies I picked up? What do you think? What's an awesomely bad movie that you like that other people are like, how the fuck do you even like that? How could you watch it? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate. See you next time. Now I'm thinking about riding my bike to Albany for a job interview. Ride my bike because the car is starting to fuck up, and it's a good day to ride a bike. Holy fuck, 24-minute video. Peace.